spiked or spikeless? In today's episode, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of each type of shoe to help you level up your game and get ready for the course. So golf shoes have come a long way and we have an array of choices, but the biggest choice comes down to whether we want to go with what we call a spiked design for the sole or a spikeless design. Now what you'll notice here on the spiked shoe, we'll start here, is a much more distinct or pronounced spike, if you will, a cleat. Back in the old days, they used to be metal. We're way past the metal, but you can see with the plastic there, these are designed to really help you stick into the ground, which is what we need a little bit during the golf swing. On the other hand, golf is a lifestyle, and so a lot of times we want the convenience and the comfort of a shoe that I can wear anywhere. I can wear it driving, and you can see here, look at the bottom. Yes, you can see from the side, there is a little bit of cleating action, but it's much more smooth. It's kind of like a solid grip on maybe another athletic shoe that you have. I can wear them anywhere, anytime, and they're comfortable. So we have great options. So let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the spikeless. I've got to say that I am an increasing fan of spikeless shoes in terms of the convenience. As a golf teacher, I'm in and out of golf all day. I can wear this shoe and have on a golf shoe and then also run errands and go grab lunch and do all those things. Interesting story. I wore this exact shoe, this exact pair of shoes. I wore them flying around the world. I was going on a trip where I was going to 3 different continents, and I was really trying to minimize my packing, so I thought, okay, I've got to shrink down the number of pair of shoes I wear. And I literally wore these shoes throughout my flight, all those walks through those long airports, cobblestone, through Europe, Africa, you name it. And I've played in these shoes, and I've got to tell you, I became a huge fan of the spikeless. Total comfort. Not one moment did I feel uncomfortable. My feet stay cool. When I was in the African desert, I'm telling you, these are winners. And I will actually have a link down below to this one, which is actually, I have tons of golf shoes, but this is really one of my favorites. So I'll have a link down to this one. In general, it's the comfort and the convenience that makes the spikeless a winner. Good consideration, good option. Now the spike shoe. This is the more traditional golf shoe. It may not look as traditional as this shoe. This is kind of like my plain teaching shoe, but it may not look as traditionalist, but the key here is the spike bottom. Many golfers really do prefer them because of the traction. Let's face it, we play golf on terrain. It may be grassy, it may be hills, it may be wet, it may be swampy, boggy, you may be in an undesirable lie, and we need traction. There's almost impossible to complete a great golf motion without good traction. And that is the reason that, frankly, most tour players still wear shoes with spikes. Now, there have been an increasing number of some of them going to the more casual and the less pronounced spikes of the spikeless shoe, but really this is the tried and true. And I will say this, depending on when I'm playing and where I'm playing, I do much prefer a spiked shoe because it provides me with the traction and security. So when I'm moving through the ball, or if I'm in an uneven lie, or it's really wet, it's been raining, whatever the case may be, it's the security of that. That's the spiked option. Last year, a few researchers at the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, ran a study, spiked versus spikeless, to see which shoe performed best, a sample of high and low handicap golfers. And what they found was this: the spiked shoe was the winner. On average, the golfers were able to hit the ball about 4 yards further, and that was with the driver. And there was some leveling out with the other clubs, but there was no question about it. The results clearly indicated that the spiked shoe allowed for better performance. So that's just something to think about. Again, you can't go wrong with either one. The technology in golf shoes are phenomenal, that you're going to be comfortable and secure in both of them. It's just a matter of preference. So if your budget allows, I'd say get a pair of both. And if not, you just have to kind of think about the attributes of each and make a decision that works best for you and your lifestyle and your golf game. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and we'll see you in the next video.